All right, guys, today we're talking all about, was it actually worth it? We've been up here for 8 years. Was it worth moving to the Sacramento metro area? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, please hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure that you hit that notification bell because we've got new videos about Sacramento and Sacramento metro area coming out every single week for you to keep you informed. If you're thinking about moving to the area, please make sure you reach out. We got Zoom calls, we got text messages, we can even jump on a quick phone call, whatever works for you. We love helping families move out to this area. So let's get into it. So me and Deborah, we moved out here about 8 years ago. One of the big driving factors for us, at least, of moving out here, honestly, at the end of the day, was schools and the school districts. When we moved out here, we had two little kids, right? We had a 4-year-old and we had a 1.5, almost 2-ish when we came out here. And we just really wanted to give our kids the best education that we possibly could. Where we came from was, not too bad, but most of the schools around there where we had actually moved from were getting 5, 6s in their grade scale if you go to schools.org. But up here, of course, I've talked about it in many videos. These guys up here, they're staying between the 8s and some of them are even hitting the 10s. So that was probably the first big driving factor for us to come out here. Number 2 would have to be community. For us coming up here, it was actually, I wouldn't even say it was a driving force for us to come up here, but we had visited the area, we've been in the area for many times, and the sense of community that we saw in the area, neighbors helping neighbors, the way people got involved with the schools, with just helping out the community, helping out businesses around here, the support that the city gave to the people that lived in the community. It was just great. That'd be another reason why we really came out to this area. Another reason we came out to the area was just honestly the cleanliness. You come out to this area, especially when you get to like the northern part, or you get into like Sacramento areas and you're into like Roseville, Rockland, Folsom, El Dorado, the cleanliness, man, it is just, you walk down the streets and people take care of their yards. People are thinking about droughts. They're putting in drip lines. They are putting in proper plants to last all year. They're making sure that they're sweeping up garbage on the street if they see it. I walk by, see something, I pick it up. Just everybody really is making sure that they take care of the area. The other thing too is the city. The city is on it. I would say probably about every month and a half, it feels like, we've got the city sweeper going through and cleaning up. You've got the city using recycled water for the parks, for all the vegetation, which keeps everything green, looking good. If something's dead or dying, or if there's a tree falling over, any of that, you're usually not going to see it there very long. The city's going to come out, pick it up, get a new plant planted, new tree planted, right? Any city that you go to, right, there's going to be some homelessness. I mean, Sacramento especially does have some areas where they've got homelessness and they're having trouble just like anybody in California. But for the most part, again, the communities, the cities, they are trying to take care of people. They're trying to get them into homes, get them help, get them off of the streets so that you feel safe with your family just walking around. Me and the family, we go to downtown all the time. We love it. I've never had any kind of safety issues. We're not walking by and seeing needles on the ground or other stuff that you really don't want to see with your family spread out. So cleanliness is definitely another reason why we came to the area. All right, and another reason we came out to the area for us is honestly the weather. It does get hot out here. You got a couple months out there, right, that just like anywhere, it's gonna heat up pretty good, be pretty toasty, but One of the things that where we came from, you'd be out there at night, and you know, if it was 100 degrees during the day, it's 100 degrees at night, and you just could not enjoy your backyard. You couldn't really even enjoy the parks. So when we came out to this area, that's one of the big things is you get a nice breeze in the evening. So even if it is 100 degrees on certain days, you're still gonna get that breeze that comes in and really just cools everything down. You can still enjoy your outdoors. Me and the kids will go hit up the park later on in the evening when there is that wind's come in and kind of just cooled everything off a little bit. So weather actually is one of the reasons again that we came up to the area. Another reason that we really came to the area also was that lake life. We love it, right? If you've got a boat, you got friends with boats, you can go hit the lake up. You got Folsom Lake, you've got a ton of little lakes out there. So we just like that lake life. If you don't have a boat, you're still doing okay. There's beaches on both sides of Folsom Lake, or there's also, just like anything, there's an app out there now where you can rent a boat, and a lot of the people out here, just because they're not out there every single day, are actually putting their boats on there. If you want a link to that, hit me on a message below, and I'll post that for you guys. And the last thing would have to be traffic. There are times when traffic gets bad, but like if you're coming from the Bay Area, something like that, we are not sitting in traffic for a couple hours, right? If we get traffic, it's 5 o'clock traffic, it's in, it's out, and it's gone. There's a couple problem areas, just like anywhere. Get up north 65, or you do the crosstown, that 50. They are going to be jammed most of the time, but still, you're moving through those areas pretty quickly. So traffic would be another thing. It's just really easy. Now, the only problem is everything is pretty spread out. So for the most part, you are going to have to drive places. But again, it's not that bad. And probably the last thing, I'm going to go back to the kids here, even back to my wife, is gotta be the safety of the area. For us, safety, I can let my kids out. I can let them run wild. I can let them run all over the neighborhood. I don't, promise you. I'm on top of them all the time. But for the most part, you can let them go, and they're running out there. You've got neighbors always out there looking after them. We're always out there, but you really just have a sense of safety. PD makes sure that they take care of the area. If there is anything that you feel that is suspicious, you call them. They're on it within a snap. So really just allowing the kids to really roam around. Same thing when my wife is out there and she's doing something with clients, or if she's out there doing some shopping. I don't worry about her going into the grocery stores or going into any kind of a store or grabbing some gas later at night if she had to, just because, again, community, this all goes back to community and everybody taking care of each other and looking for that suspicious characters that might be out there. But for the most part, like I said, the safety, you can see the crime rates all over Sacramento are pretty low. Again, there's some bad spots out there, but for the most part, you get out here and you can let the kids go wild. All right, guys, hopefully you got everything that you needed out of this video. Again, this is just a quick little update about why me and Deborah moved out to the area, what really drove us to it. You guys might be thinking about making that journey. I know it's scary, whether that's getting a new job out in the area, buying a house, selling a house in the area that you're at. Just give us a call. We'd love to help you out. We'd love to talk you through it. Even if you're not ready, whether you're buying in 9 days or 90 days, we just want to help you guys out. We want to make sure that you guys are comfortable before coming out here. Again, if you guys need any resources, reach out to us any way you want. We've got phone numbers, we got Zoom calls. Just message us on the bottom here. Whatever works for you, we're there for you. And let us know how we can help. Other than that, we'll see you on the next video, guys. See you later.